What's going on? Lila here. I finished Autobiography today by Christina and I have a lot of emotions that I want to talk to you guys about because this book is a doozy, but it is such a good fluffy read. If you've been reading like what I did, I read a lot of fantasy at once and I needed that good contemporary like summary read. And that's what this is. So if you have not read this yet, I don't know where you've been, but it's about a boy named Tanner who lives in a small town. He came from a big town in like San Fran, in the San Fran area, who moved into this small town. I forgot exactly where it is, but it was very small. Being bisexual, gay, all those things is not very common in his town, and he is his senior year of high school, and he meets this boy named Sebastian Brother, who is the bishop's son of the town, who they end up corresponding, and like they end up having feelings for each other, and things go down, and like things happen. And I'm all one for coming out and doing your own thing. Like, that's cool. Like, I am so for it. I love seeing bisexual being shown in a story because me, myself, I am bisexual. So I love seeing that shown in a story like this. And so Tanner and Sebastian end up having feelings for each other. They end up dating, and Sebastian has to go on his mission because of being in the church and everything, and he realized that he's gay and he doesn't want to do something that he doesn't think he's supposed to do right now. And so he tells his parents, and obviously his family is not going to be as understanding as Tanner's. I loved Tanner's parents to a certain extent. His mom kind of like pissed me off in a way, but I understand where her point of views were coming from, if that makes any sense. Like, I understood why she felt the way she did because she had a gay sister and all that stuff, and her parents weren't as supportive. And I understand that coming from her generation to her son's generation, two very different generations. And I think that's where it falls with our gap today. But time has definitely healed and helped all of that stuff. I do have to say that. But I don't know. I loved it. I loved Autumn. Autumn was my favorite character. She was like honestly one of those that I wish was in it a bit more. She kind of like went away when her and Tanner and Sebastian were a thing because it was a secret. So Tanner didn't want to say anything or be too obvious. But once he finally told Autumn that he was bi, it felt like a wave was like lifted off his shoulders, and I thought that was so like welcoming. Like, I know when I had told friends, like some of them weren't as like okay with it as others, but like, you know, everyone has their own opinion, and that's okay. You're allowed to have your own opinions in this world. This is a world we live in. It's 2019. Opinions are a thing. We can't really get away from them. So I honestly understand all the point of views from this book, but I do think Sebastian's parents were so harsh on him, but like their viewing of God is everything. He has put your path to a certain life that you're forced, that you're supposed to be home, like you're supposed to be straight and you're supposed to marry a woman. Like, no, it's not all about that. He had to figure out, he had to be able to say I'm gay. He had to be able to say it for himself. And Tanner, the moment when he said it to Tanner, it was honestly the cutest thing I've ever read. And when I say all my emotions came out of this book, like there are moments when I was angry, there are moments when I thought I was gonna actually cry because like it was like so beautiful the way it ended. And I just thought it was a great read, and I gave it a 4 out of 5 only because of the fact that his parents weren't the best in different aspects, but towards the end, like Tanner's parents were amazing, more so understanding, and like they just wanted what was best for their son, and I appreciate that because my parents are also the same way. They just want what's best for me and my sister, and they just want us to be happy, and that's all that really matters. I've gone through shit relationships. I've been back and forth. Like, it's one of those things where you just want to be, you want to be happy. And it's so hard to be happy for some reason today. I don't know why. I don't know. So I related a lot to this book, and it gave me a lot of feelings about myself, and I'm just so happy I finally read it because I've seen it so many times at Barnes & Noble wanting to pick it up, and I finally did it. I'm so happy that I read it this month. But those are my thoughts and things on Autobiography. It's just one of those like books that's gonna always make me smile when I think about it, and like just think about the characters and like all of it. But yeah, if you haven't picked up this beauty yet, please do, and give it all the love because it deserves all of it. And I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.